Hello everyone. So today we are starting new chapter of SS Class 10 GSEB. Chapter 1 Heritage of India. India is a land of ancient culture. Ancient Indian scripture Vishnu Puran states Uttaram yat samudrasya himadrascha dakshinam varsham tada bharatnam bharti yatra sansatihi. It means India extends from the Himalaya in north to the Indian Ocean in the south. It is said that the new descendants are called Indians. In the beginning of any auspicious ceremony, Bharatvarsh, Bharatkhand, Jambudvip, and Aryavrat, etc. words are used while taking resolution. Our country is gifted with the natural boundaries like Himalaya in the north and sea in the east, west, and south. From all over the world, different countries mesmerized by the Indian prosperity and came to trade, settled, and mingled with Indian culture. Due to mutual exchange, many changes have been seen in our culture. In this way, our heritage is transferred from generation to generation and it is continuously progressing. India, location and area. We have already studied in Standard 9 about the present area and location of India. It was very vast in ancient time and now area wise it stands on the 7th rank and population wise on the 2nd. Rich and varied heritage. Our motherland has bestowed rich and varied heritage to us so as to the world. Indian culture have been trade oriented and peace loving. Sat, Chit and Anand are realized from Indian culture. Besides this, Indian culture prospered with the mutual exchange of different cultures of other countries which came to India and settled here. They have accepted the values of non-violence and peace which have been adopted and admired by the people of the world. People, right from the beginning of Indus Valley civilization till today, have made our country rich and wealthy with their intellectuality, ability, talent, and skill. Innumerable scholars, thinkers, artists, artisans, sages, saints, scientists, and historians have contributed to the growth and development of our culture. Culture is a sum of habits, values, customs, traditions, and conduct of lifestyle of human. Meaning of culture. Culture means a way of life. It is made of the changes that occur in public life, social rules and regulations of different societies. It can be said that culture is a total of habits, values, customs, traditions, and ideas leading humans to the highest level. Cultural heritage of India. Heritage means a valuable gift from our forefathers to us. Indian history is thousands of years old. We say in school pledge, I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. In this context, heritage is a precious gift from our motherland to the whole world about the mysteries of human life. We divide our heritage into two divisions: natural heritage of India, cultural heritage of India. Natural heritage of India. The result of close relationship between nature, environment and human life is called natural heritage. Natural heritage of India is unique and varied. It includes features like mountains, forests, deserts, rivers, streams, seas, trees, plants, creepers, flowers, leaves, insects, and varied landscapes, wide range of minerals, vegetation, plants, and animals. We are the children of nature, so it has made a beautiful arrangement for our food, water, fresh air, and dwelling to cater our all needs. We treat nature with respect and faith. The examples of our close relationship with nature are stories of Panchtantra and Jataka tales of Buddhist religion. Our classical and folk music and several rags are based on Prahar, period of a day. Similarly, Ayurveda, Unani, and nature cure are also totally based on nature. Landscapes. Beautiful landscapes are generally formed due to different shapes of land. For example, the Himalaya is a landscape. It has endowed Indians abundantly with useful vegetation and minerals. Strange birds, animals, and mountain peaks covered with snow, brimming rivers are gift of Himalaya. Forests of Terai and its pilgrimage places, for example, Amarnath, Badrinath, Kedarnath, and summit like Nanda Devi are in Himalayas. Since ancient time, Himalaya has a greater importance for India. Rivers. Rivers have been providing natural ways since ancient times. Indian culture has flourished on the river banks of the Indus and the Ravi. The rivers like the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Saraswati, the Indus, the Narmada, the Godavari, and the Krishna, etc., have profoundly influenced the people of India. Rivers are the source for drinking water, domestic use, irrigation, electricity, and waterways. Besides this, man was dependent on river to develop industries of clay utensils, plastering, and building of houses. River water has made human life beautiful and prosperous. Landscape scenes at dawn and dusk are very fascinating on the side of river. These are the source of inspiration for artists and have enriched the life of the people by developing the aesthetic sense. Vegetation. People of India are environment lovers since ancient time. Its proof is their love and affection towards the flowers and shrubs and plants. Humans, animals, birds, etc. are dependent on trees for their food. Banyan and peepal tree and basil are worshipped in India. Cereals, pulses, oilseed plants, green fields, prosperous herbs, packed forests, and medicinal plants have ultra enriched our life from ancient time. Herde, amla, bahenda, aloe vera, ardusi, neem, etc. medicines and flowers like rose, lotus, mogra, jasmine, damro, sweet basil, sunflowers, champa, plumeria, jui, polyanthus tuberose, jasminum, etc. have made human life very beautiful, fragrant, healthy and prosperous. Thus, social and religious life of India is greatly influenced by the vegetation. Wildlife. India is a nature lover since ancient time. It is a country with animal lover culture. Tiger, lion, elephant, rhino, foxes, bear, deer, sambar, rabbit, python, snake, mongoose, lizard, porcupine like many such organisms are found and seen. Asian lions in the world are found only in the Gir forest of Gujarat. Our religious belief has given a status of god goddesses vehicle to some of the wild animals like tiger, peacock, alligators, eagles, etc. Our national currency is highly valued by having the figures of four lions, horse, and bull. Furthermore, to protect the wildlife, reserves are created and even the laws for the protection of their life have been enacted. Cultural heritage of India. India has gifted to the world a diverse and rich heritage. Cultural heritage is a man-made heritage. Whatever is received or created by human with his tact, wisdom, art and skill is called cultural heritage. Starting from Aryans, Kshatraps, Kushans, Huns, Persians, Turks, Arabs, Mughals, Britishers, French, etc. castes and tribes have came to India. Indian culture from the exchange between all this has become rich. The people of India from the prehistoric period have contributed to the people of the world. The art of architecture and sculpture are 5,000 years old. The remains of Indus Valley civilization is an evidence of this. On seeing the remains of the figures of god goddesses, humans, animals and several toys, as well as sculpture of bearded men and the statue of a dancer, one feels self-esteem and pride in our cultural heritage. Further, when we look at the figure of bullock or lion on an inverted lotus of Mauryan era, the statue of Gautam Buddha in a meditative form, or the Kalkhand statues of Jain Tirthankars, the caves of Ellora of Rashtrakuta dynasty, etc., by seeing this heritage we feel proud, glad and also respect for our cultural heritage. Our cultural heritage accommodates palaces, buildings, sculptures, stupas, viharas, traityas, temples, mosques, tombs, forts, and gates. Even historical places of our freedom movement like Sabarmati Ashram, Dandi, Bardoli, Wardha, Shantiniketan, Kolkata, Delhi, etc. can be considered as a part of our cultural heritage. Besides language, script, discovery of zero, mathematics, calendar, astronomy, iron, literature, religion, Yuddha Shastra, chariot, political science, zoology, botany, Vastu Shastra, religion, republic, judiciary, legislation, environment protection, etc. are the important discoveries of India. Cultural heritage of Gujarat. The places having cultural, legendary, and archaeological importance are Lothal in Dholka Taluka, Rangpur in Limdi Taluka of Surendranagar district, Dholavira in Kutch district, Rojdi or Srinathgarh in Rajkot district, etc. The places of pilgrimage are Victory Tower of Vadnagar, stone inscription of King Ashok at Junagadh, Sun Temple of Modhera, Gate of Champaner, Rudra Mahalaya of Siddhpur, Mansar Lake of Viramgam, Jama Masjid of Ahmedabad, Julta Minara, Shaking Towers, Sidi Sayadni Jali Grill, Temples of Hathi Singh, Sahasralinga Lake of Patan, Raj Mahal of Vadodara, Tomb of Mohabbat Khan, Parsi Agyari of Navsari are worth seeing places. Places having religious importance are Dwarkadish Temple of Dwarka, Sharda Peeth of Jagadguru Shankaracharya, Somnath Temple, one of the 12 Jyotirling, Ambaji Temple in North Gujarat in Banaskantha district, Bahujraji in Mehsana district, Ranchhodrai Temple, Dakor in Kheda district, and Shamlaji in Arvalli district, etc. Well-known religious, social, and tourism-oriented places in Gujarat are Polo Forest, Vijaynagar, Sabarkantha district, Kite Festival, Kankarya Carnival, Ahmedabad, Tanariri Festival, Vadnagar, Northern Dance Festival, Modhera, Ranotsav in Kutch, etc. Tourist places of Jain and Buddhist. Jain and Buddhist religion prevailed in India. Consequently, Jain and Buddhist caves are seen at various places in Gujarat. Vadnagar, Taranga, Khambhalia, Shamlaji, Koteshwar, Talaja, Dhank, Jagadia, etc. Fairs of Gujarat. Varied culture of Gujarat is seen in many places. Hence, fairs having traditional, religious, and social importance are held. Some important fairs among them are given below. Name of fair, place of fair, tithi or time of fair. Modhera fair, Modhera, Mehsana, third week of January. Bahuchraji fair, Bahuchraji, Mehsana, Chaitra Sud Poonam. Shamlaji Thakurji fair, Shamlaji, Arvalli, Kartik Sud 11 to Poonam. Bhadarvi Poonam fair, Ambaji, Banaskantha, Bhadarvi Poonam. Bhavnath Mahadev fair, Girnar, Junagadh, Magwad 9 to 12. Tarnetar fair, Tarnetar, Surendranagar, first week of Bhadrapad. Bhadiyad fair, Bhadiyad, Ahmedabad, Rajab month date 9, 10, 11. Naklang fair, Kolyak, Bhavnagar, Bhadarva Vad Amas. Madhavpur fair, Madhavpur, Porbandar, Chaitra Sud 9 to 13. Vautha fair, Dholka, Ahmedabad, Kartak Sud Poonam. Miradatar fair, Unava, Mehsana, Rajab month date 16 to 22. Dang Darbars fair, Ahwa, Dang, Falgun Sud Poonam. Golgadhera fair, Garbada, Dahod, 5 to 7 days after Holi. Kartik Purnima fair, Somnath, Gir, Kartik Sud Poonam. Bhanguria fair, Kwant, Chota Udaipur, from Holi to Rang Panchami. India, land and people. Primitive man came into existence simultaneously in India and eastern South Africa. Mesmerized by varied and prosperous heritage, many foreign tribes came to India. Consequently, the remains of all tribes are found here. The Dravidians were considered to be the most ancient people of India. But the modern researchers of linguistics and anthropology have proved that even before the Dravidian, 6 more tribes came and settled in India. Let's explore more about them. Negritoid, Hapsi people. Some historians believe that Negrate or Negroes are the most ancient inhabitants of India. They came from Africa via Balochistan to India. They were black, having height of 4 to 5 feet and curly hair. Australoid, Nishad people. People of this tribe came from Southeast Asia. Their physical features were black skin with broad head, flat nose, short in height, etc. The Aryan who came later on to India called them Nishad. The origins of the tribes like Kol, Munda, and Khasi tribes of Assam, the tribes of Nicobar and Myanmar, have similarities to the Australoids. Their contribution in the development of Indian culture and civilization is immense. They made clay utensils, wore cotton clothes, and knew many other skills. They had great religious beliefs too. The Dravidians. Originally, Dravidians belonged to India. They were the direct descendants of Stone Age civilization and the creator of Mohenjo-daro culture. The tribes which came from north survived with their language and cultural features. Later on they were only called as Dravidians. Dravidians gave the concept of mother as goddess and father as god. So the thought of Parvati and Shiva as mother and father was developed. Moreover, the tradition of worshipping nature is the gift of Dravidians. The tradition of worshipping with dhoop, incense stick, deep, lamp, and arti are considered to be the gifts of Dravidians. Besides, nature and animal worshipping, etc., are their great features. Original deities of Dravidians have been accepted by Aryans and were re-established by them as a god of culture with pace of time. Under the tremendous influence of North, Aryan culture was deeply internalized by the Dravidians. Hence intercaste marriages took place. Dravidians had matriarchal system of family. Dravidians progressed a lot in different crafts and arts like building of boat and raft, weaving, spinning, dyeing, etc. Due to the dominance of Aryans, they shifted to South India and settled there. As a result, today we can see the people speaking Dravidian family languages like Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, and Malayalam, etc. Other tribes. Apart from above, Mongoloid, Alpine, Dinaric, and Armenoid tribes were also there in India. Mongoloid. They came to India from North China via Tibet and settled down at North Assam, Sikkim, Bhutan, West Bengal, etc. They gradually Indianized themselves. Mongoloid people possessed the physical characteristics like yellow complexion, flat face, chubby cheeks, almond-shaped eyes, etc. Having yellow complexion, Mongoloid were known as Kirat, Alpine, Dinaric, and Armenoid. These people migrated from Central Asia. All these three tribes have similarities. The origin, genes of these tribes are found in a large number in Gujarat, Saurashtra, Maharashtra, Bengal, and Odisha. The Aryans. The Nordic Aryans were the creator of Aryan civilization in India. Hindus were called Aryans in the ancient time and the area where they were densely populated was known as Aryavrat. As 7 rivers were flowing over there, that region was named as the Sapt Sindhu. In ancient time, the first Aryan population was concentrated in the northwest. The area of Aryavrat was extended up to Mithila, Bihar in the east, and in south it spread up to Vindhyachal during post-Vedic period. They were more advanced people than any other contemporary tribes. This vast land was recognized with various names as Bharatbhumi, Bharatkhand, Bharatvarsh, etc. after the name of Arya king Bharat or Bharatkul tribe. Aryans were nature lovers. They loved and worshipped the trees, rivers, mountains, sun, the wind, and the rain. They had composed hymns, ritas, for praying to various natural elements. In due course of time, some religious ceremonies like recitation of Vedas, performing yajna, and other activities became prevalent in India. There was a fine amalgamation of those tribes with their specific style of living, and harmonious culture was formed, which gave India a glorious and prosperous heritage. These foreigner and Indian tribes amalgamated in such a way that over a longer period of time they lost their individual identity through intercaste marriages. Outsiders and local people were greatly influenced by language, script, name, and religious belief, etc., played a vital role in Indianizing these foreigners. Since ancient time, a composite culture has been created in India. They all then became Indians. In short, in ancient India, the amalgamation of various cultures enriched the Indian culture by making it variegated and prosperous. Preservation and conservation of heritage. Each aspect of Indian heritage made India eye-catching, picturesque, and attractive. Heritage brought glory to the nation. India attained a leading position in the world by keeping its rich heritage protected and preserved. Thus, it is the primary and pious duty of every citizen of India to see that nobody harms the ancient memorials and also to preserve places having historical importance and values. In our constitution, the fundamental duties of Indian citizens are mentioned in Article 51A. In that 6, 7 and 9 describes the following duties for the preservation of our cultural heritage. They are given below. To understand the importance of our harmonious culture, prosperity, and to preserve it. Maintain the forests, tanks, rivers, ponds, and the wild animals and birds, along with maintaining the natural environment, and to show compassion for all the living creatures. The protection of public property and giving up violence are also included in it. Thus, nature has created beautiful landscapes. We should maintain the purity, sanctity, and beauty of the places, considering it to be our moral duty. The Indian heritage is an outcome of the development of the people of India over a long period of time. Nature has generously donated abundant prosperity to India. India achieved invaluable opportunities in all the fields for gradual development due to India's natural peculiar structure. In this way, the Indian heritage is a result of the development of the people of India in the social, economical, political, and cultural fields over the centuries. Okay, so we have completed the first chapter. If the video has any mistakes, please ignore it. And thank you for watching.